Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown, a short one this week with some old terrain made to order.
Made to order.
Yeah, so it's coming up for order on Christmas Day, and it's available from Christmas Day until like the 6th of January.
Oh, that's a pretty good long window.
Pretty good long window, so you don't have to rush to make a decision. So we're not going to deep dive into each of these. It's going to be a very short video because we have the Basilicanum.
That one is my favorite with the giant statues. Looks awesome.
The Sanctum.
Mini statues, less awesome.
The Imperial Sector.
No statues, even less awesome.
And the Manufactorum, which is supposed to be the transition between like Sector Mechanicus and Sector Imperialis, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, this is old Sector Imperialis terrain.
Yep.
Some of this was seen in Kill Team Chalnath, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of it came out with the or around the Sisters of Battle.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. I have some of this terrain. It's fine. It's good as terrain. It doesn't fit the technical 40K shapes right now.
I mean, but it fits them enough.
But you can build them to fit it.
Yeah.
And it works fine. It's very, I don't know, for lack of a better term, bog standard.
Yeah. The super, hey, this is 40K ruined buildings.
The problem is that the last few times they've done made-to-order terrain, it's been ludicrously expensive for what it is.
You could have cut terrain out of that and been correct.
Sure. Oh, well.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't know the prices for the made-to-order Marines last week. Turns out they're $125 and $110 each, a.k.a. heck no from everyone here involved. The difference is that last time they did terrain, it was old, desirable terrain. The Imperial Bastion. The stuff that
very
people
sought after.
hadn't been able to get for a long time.
Recognizable.
This is very just generic 40K ruins, and I don't think this has a particular place when Kill Team Volcus exists.
That's fair. Yeah, I think this is going to be less desirable, and I hope to reciprocate it will be a bit cheaper. But
that's what I'm hoping is if this is just the same prices as what it was, then we're okay.
Right.
Like, it's still GW terrain, so it's still expensive for terrain, but it is high-quality plastic. It fits the aesthetic perfectly. It's fun to paint. You know, it would work great in Kill Team or Necromunda if somehow your guys got up to the upper hives, I guess.
It's fine. This is an abandoned part.
Yeah, exactly. This is an old part that got squished down. But if it's normal made-to-order price increase prices, heck no. This is absolutely not worth it.
Yeah, I completely agree
Just get Kill Team Volcus or...
Yeah, any number of other terrain... that's out there. Like this stuff, other than the very first one that has the really cool statues, this stuff is not special.
No, not really. It's also very, very reminiscent of the original OG Kill Team terrain back in 2018. It's it's just 40K cityscape, which is good, but I think we're kind of like they really overproduced this because
we've moved on, guys.
They keep doing this with this exact.
Yep.
That being said, if you're looking to build a Space Marine 2 board, this fits a lot of the aesthetic from a lot of levels in that.
They're just riding that Space Marine 2 train.
I mean, legitimately, this is what one of the levels in the mid part of the campaign is basically in this environment.
Wow.
So maybe they are doing that. The Manufactorum is like the one I'd be most interested, honestly, just because it is like most usable for Necromunda.
Yeah, it is like a ruined factory, not ruined basilicum.
And this one had the least play time or least usability time when it was released. It never got much fanfare.
Gotcha.
Again, it depends a lot on
price.
Yeah. In fact, it depends entirely on price.
Yeah.
I'm a terrain junkie. I love my terrain.
That's fair.
I could see myself ordering some of this if it is not too expensive. Like, I don't expect a discount over last time, and if it's like $10 more, then whatever. Okay, GW inflation.
Yeah.
But if it's the same kind of relative price increase that we saw from like the Bastion, then. Hell no.
No, I'm good.
And then not terrain, we get the Sector Imperialis objectives. I have these. They're
really
fine.
Yeah, they're all right.
They don't come with, like, they don't show them. So originally they came with bases.
Oh.
And they might still come with bases, but the bases are the wrong size for what currently objective bases are. Because currently an objective is a 40mm base. These came with 50mm. And I know this because I have this and tried to build mine for this current edition of 40K, and some of these don't like to fit on a 40. Like this little box up here in the left, that if you put that on a 40mm and try to use it as an objective,
it'll overhang.
It's
just a box.
Now, that being said, if you're already using, like I use, for example, the official Games Workshop neoprene objectives, because I'm a schmuck, and a Mark who bought them at Adepticon one year, and they've got my guard on them. If you're using those, you could just,
Yeah. Put them there, and then if you need to get on them, like move them out of the way.
Right.
It's like putting trees in a little area terrain.
You could also,
there for aesthetics.
You could also just plop them on a 40 mil and say screw it. Who cares if it overhangs?
Yeah, true.
They're fun though. They're unique. You don't see these anywhere else.
No, you don't.
I would like to point out that this one right here is not them painting on there. This is a multi-part piece that is a clear plastic front with an actual alien little guy on the inside.
That is really cool. It's a gene stealer, clearly.
Yeah. Gene stealer. Like, you have to paint the little guy and put him in there and then put the clear plastic over it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't paint the plastic.
Don't paint the plastic.
I'd like to point out, by the way, that the way they did paint it, because this entire thing is clear, which means that they painted in.
Oh, wow.
Primed in, yeah. So good luck with that.
I figured it was like the separators went on the outside of it.
LMAO, no.
Wow.
It is just one big plastic piece.
Honestly, it's a little impressive.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the surgical thing here. These would make, again, I know, like, this is all you talk about, isn't it? Yes. Necromunda. Correct. These would make fantastic Necromunda terrain pieces, objectives or set dressing. This one right here is custom built Hive Secundus terrain 4 years before Hive Secundus came out.
Fair enough.
This guy right here could be your rogue doc. Put him on wheels.
That's the best rogue doc, because you paid your 50 credits to put him on that stand and he can't leave anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. Put him on wheels.
Yeah.
And then put this on wheels too. Put the gurney on wheels. These were like, see, here's the thing. These were like $40-$50 back in the day.
Ooh, yeah.
So same thing if these have gotten price
I'm going to guess probably 60 if that's the case, but who knows?
I will also say that the plastic on these is the not great old GW terrain plastic.
Ooh.
It's not as bad as old GW plastic, where it was like the everyone knows the Ophidian Archway from Age of Sigmar.
I have not built it.
Or the
I am one of the blessed few.
They were god awful.
Yeah.
These are better than that, but they're not quite model plastic either.
Sure.
At least the ones I built. These could be made in new plastic, though.
True.
Who the heck knows? So all of this is going up for order on Wednesday the 25th, a.k.a. Christmas Day in United States and UK, until Monday the 6th of January. Yeah, and I don't think there's any...
Also, yeah, worth noting, it does say down here that they're doing the balance update for Age of Sigmar this week.
About to call that out, yeah.
And then they're going to show stuff off for Old World and Horus Heresy, no doubt. But then there is a special surprise on Friday.
Yeah, that came after the Grotmas calendar, so I wonder if that's...
Yeah, who knows?
So Old World, reveals for the Old World. Are we going to see more Empire stuff revealed?
I think that's what's next, right?
Yeah, the Empire, I mean, they haven't announced it yet, but Empire is clearly next.
Yeah, I think they said it one of their preview shows.
Okay, did they say that was
Empire,
next?
Yeah, was next.
I mean, they keep releasing and announcing things. Obviously, it's next. So I'm not gonna lie. The Empire, the old Empire stuff, even as an Empire fanboy, is fine. Yeah, like there's some cool stuff in there.
I said when they previewed them last time, like I like them better than Bretonia.
Yeah,
but not a whole lot. I don't like humans. I don't know. I don't know if you know me, but I don't like humans.
And I like humans when they're very silly, which the Empire pulls off sometimes.
Yeah, and I actively dislike silly.
But that being said, some of the new Empire stuff they've released...
Oh, that's true.
...has been hot fire.
That's true.
Those wizards...
Oh! I didn't see those... we're going to talk about those so much.
Yeah.
I didn't see those wizards until days later, and every single one of those sculpts is amazing, including the guy with the stupid sleeves.
Including the guy with the gnome.
With the gnome. I even like the gnome. Okay, put it on record. Mitchell likes the gnome.
I mean, you're going to have to edit in pictures of this so they know what we're talking about. And
to.
that's fine. I mean, they're winning the little guy awards.
They are.
Because it's gnome, toad, and skeleton, and they're going to go on adventures.
Yeah, they're all great.
Yeah.
I wish they'd have come out this year so I could have voted for him for Model of the Year.
Next year, man. Next year. But I don't know, like, because of that, and like the one Empire guy they announced who almost looks like a dwarf because his armor's just so big.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's silly, but I love it.
Yeah.
Because of that, this is the first time in Old World that I am excited to see what other new stuff they'll come up with for this faction.
Ooh, interesting.
Like, because I kind of want to see, are we going to see other weird, fun things, other weird, fun wizards from this time period that didn't exist?
So, did they have new models for Warriors of Chaos? Or was it all old stuff?
All old for Warriors.
Now, to be fair...
one new one.
One new one?
Remember the one gal that they announced? It was the Warrior I talked about, like, she's on Square Base.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That one is really cool.
They've got one new one, and she is very cool.
She is very cool.
Dwarf's got a few new things. What's his name? Dwarf Lord. Slayer Lord. Iron Fist. Umdrick. I can't remember his name.
I do want to put, like, the pronunciation of what you've just said on the screen.
Yeah.
It's
Ungrim Iron Fist.
Sure.
That's it.
You could have said any combination of syllables, and I would have said yeah.
Squeedle McLittlebittery.
Yeah. No, that's the gnome.
That's
the gnome's name.
Bretonnia, of course, had the Bretonnian Lord and Pegasus.
Yeah. Yeah. The first two had a bunch of new stuff.
Everyone's gotten a few new things. Dwarfs got a few new things. Chaos didn't get much, and then we're getting new things. But this is the first time I'm like, ooh, I like these.
See, I was gonna say that Warriors of Chaos was the first one that actually interested me, but there was only one new model. Granted, that new model is very cool.
Yes, it is. New model is amazing. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna put that was a lot of old world talk for
for a single. Hey, you know what? It's testament that I am excited about them. And
I'm actually looking forward for Beastmen the most because I own that faction.
If they got new stuff, I would like that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I have a bunch of Empire stuff. I could probably play Empire in Old World.
There we go.
If I hadn't butchered my long guns for the current project I'm working on, which Missile has seen that the rest of you have not.
All right, fair enough.
But well, there's always I can always buy more boxes, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited to see what comes with the Old World. Horus Heresy, I have.
Tanks.
Is it tanks?
I mean,
dang it, you got me.
That's all I know.
I was hoping for more Dark Mechanicum.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be my thing. And then quarterly balance update for Age of Sigmar. Let's hope it's better than the 40k one.
We got to talk about it because I am into Sigmar right now,
and I am too. And I'm not gonna say I'm dreading it because Age of Sigmar doesn't have as many oopsie we screwed ups as 40k did.
Agreed.
It never does.
But
there is still some things that need reining in, some things that need buffing, especially. There are some low players in Age of Sigmar.
There are some that are like, just play something else until they get balanced.
Right. And then, Grotmas, I forget what we have coming up because they released Garden. It was disappointing to me, so I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Tomorrow is the Demon Detachments, which makes me very excited.
Oh, yes. Well, maybe we'll talk about them.
Maybe we'll talk.
So that was a lot of talking about things that aren't coming out.
Aren't on this preview.
So what is on this preview is a bunch of made-to-order terrain and some cool objectives that you can get from Christmas until January 6th. We will see you next Sunday.
Bye-bye.